So the very first thing I'm doing, as soon as I see that the copper is gonna pull me over, and how do I know that the copper is gonna pull me over? Because as soon as I see a cop in my midst, then the camera comes on and I start recording. Now, of course, a lot of you will have the camera in the vertical position. It'll be instead of being like this towards you and I, it'll be a little bit different. Do me a favor, everybody hit the like button. Just take a second and hit the like button. I'm gonna teach you guys step by step by step what to do when you get pulled over by the pigs.
Did I do something wrong, officer?
You were speeding.
My bad, I wasn't paying attention.
I'm gonna let you go, but only because you're so handsome and charming. But I'm gonna let you in on a few tips so you never get pulled over again.
You're driving along, you're free in America, you're traveling down the road. You didn't ask for this to happen to you. It wasn't like it was on your agenda for the day. What's gonna happen today? They forced this interaction upon us.
Man of my business. Oatmeal. I know.
They force it. They come over, they beat on our window, they knock. And they pull us over with emergency lights on. And so I pull over into a parking lot, and the first thing, just so you guys know, I'm being pulled over right this second. What do you see right this minute? You see me on camera. When you first see a copper, your phone comes out, right? So we know that. You first see a copper, phone comes out. And then your arms are gonna go into a touchdown position, just like the touchdown poles you see behind me. You see it? Your arms go into a touchdown position. You should have had your camera rolling the moment he pulled you over. And then you put the trifold in your left hand, you put the camera in your right hand, and then that's all you do. Your hands stay in a touchdown position. So this elbow goes on this seat right here. Put that elbow up there. That's where your camera goes in your hand. Your other elbow goes up on, see your windowsill right there? Where you put your, right there, boom. Now make a touchdown position with both hands. Put them up in the air like a field goal. Right there, right there. That's how you do it. That's it, right there. That's how. Now your license, registration, and proof of insurance is in. It's right there, because the first thing you do when you see a copper, you start recording. Your hands have got to go into a touchdown position. So this hand goes over on the seat, right there, and then this hand goes up here to grab your trifold. Now your trifold should be rubber banded in. Right there. Copper walks up, and what does the copper say?
Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please?
I don't even say good day. Nothing. Because my ID, my registration, my proof of insurance is all right there. And then do you see what it says right here? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Now you want to have your driver's license, your registration, and proof of insurance. You want to have that right in that slip. And then you want to immediately invoke your Fifth. Right, and you don't get necessarily give them the whole trifold, but you show it to them and you show your cameras. You immediately want to invoke your Fifth Amendment right, because you're going to get some coppers that are going to say to you, hey, where are you coming from? Hey, where are you heading today? And you hold the camera in your right hand and you hold the trifold in your left hand, and you say to him, officer, everything's on I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. All questions are here. I don't answer questions. Don't ask me where I'm coming from, where I'm going, where I have been, if I have been drinking, if I have a gun. I will take no tests, no searches or seizures. Use the address on my ID. I give no additional info. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. That's it. I'm not going to answer a single question you have. I'm not going to say where I'm coming, where I'm going, if I've been drinking, if I've been smoking. I'm not going to say if I have any guns. I don't consent to any searches and seizures.
I plead the Fifth.
What's that?
I plead the Fifth.
Are you afraid to plead the what?
No, I just plead the Fifth.
I'm not going to have anything to do with you as far as you and I talking. And now you don't say another word to the copper. Don't talk to the copper.
The officer may ask you whether you know why you've been stopped. You don't have to answer that question. He may ask you, do you know how fast you were going? Or questions along those lines. Again, you don't have any obligation to answer that question. And being cooperative with the police officer in terms of providing the documentation that we discussed and taking any documentation in the form of a ticket or something else from him or her as they conclude the traffic stop.
He wants to ask you which way you're heading. It says right there, I'm not going to tell you. You don't want to talk to the copper. I clearly am indicating I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You put it all right there. You put everything in the slip right there. If you got to reach down for something, bang! Bang, you're dead! You reached down. Hey, you reached! You think it's hyperbole? It's not hyperbole. You don't reach down. Why do you think we put these rubber bands in the package for you? This goes here. Your license, registration, proof of insurance goes here. This goes up on your visor. A copy of your driver's license front and back, your insurance and registration card, put it on a laminated slip, and it goes inside your trifold above your visor. This goes up on your visor. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. Don't be stupid. Do not be reaching around your car when you got a pig behind you.
Stop reaching. Don't reach for nothing. Don't reach for anything. That's all. Yeah. 95.
You put it all right there. You put everything in the slip right there. You don't gotta think. Don't get caught when you get pulled over trying to figure out where your registration, proof of insurance. How many people right now have to open up their phone to get their proof of insurance? Your proof of insurance, your registration, and at least a photocopy of your ID should go in here. You do not want to be sifting around in your car trying to find your identification. You can get this on DeleteLawz.com. Everybody knows DeleteLawz.com. This is $30 and this is that indestructible paper. So you can destroy it, of course, you can destroy it. But if you just get it like this and then you put it back together, it'll pretty much hold up for a really long time. You can go to DeleteLawz.com with a Z, the downloadable $9 digital trifold. You print it at home and then you carry it. And if you lose it, you have the PDF on your computer, or you get the $30 indestructible one. But I want you not to talk. If the copper starts saying something like, hey, you can't film me.
On February 26th, Brunswick County attorney and Uber driver Jesse Bright started recording when he got pulled over in Wilmington. Then he says the officer noticed Bright was recording.
Turn it off.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off. I'm taking jail.
Sergeant Becker told me it was illegal to film the police and told me to turn it off or he would take me to jail.
Bright did not stop.
I knew that he's just trying to coerce me to not film him anymore.
As an attorney, Bright says he tells all his clients to record interactions with law enforcement.
You know, most people, when they're given an order by an officer, they don't know that it's an unlawful order.
The Wilmington Police Department has launched an internal investigation.
The police department contacted me. He assured me that recording the police is within my right and that I didn't do anything wrong.
But Bright already knew that. He just wants to make sure you know that.
That you do have the right to stand up to police if you do so lawfully. If you're within your rights, you know, you can tell an officer, no, I'm not going to do that. You don't have to be afraid to just listen to everything that they say.
Then you flip it open and right away it says, I have the right to film you, right there. A right to film police. This is the difference maker so that you don't have to have a back and forth with the piggies. If you don't make over $250,000 a year and you don't have just expendable income, I want you to have it because you're going to be targeted by the coppers, 100%. If you live in a small town where the cops know you, I want you to have it. If you are a person of color, I want you to have it. I need you to have it in your car and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If it orders the driver out or the passenger out.
Step out of your car, please. No. I didn't do anything wrong. Marijuana, I need another unit. Step it up, please. I did not do anything wrong. Pennsylvania versus Mims is a Supreme Court case law that says you're required to get out of that car if I ask you. If you do not, I'm going to force you to.
Or if he says he smells, you don't talk to cops. Don't talk to cops.